We are back on what is the weirdness of Forza Horizon 5 on PlayStation. I don't know how to feel. It feels wrong, weird. No, it doesn't. It feels pretty cool. Anywho, before we start, I wanted to show this. Look at the triple combo here. The quadruple combo, if you... What a selection. Today, I have decided to do something quite drastic. You know, I had all that money that I could basically claim. Well, I have basically decided that I'm gonna claim it. The P1 sounds a little bit too meaty for a, you know, European V8. But I love the P1. P1 is, I'm going to argue, peak car. I don't think there's been a better car since the McLaren P1 came out. It's just how it be. This is where the car became final. It's it. It's over. No more progression of vehicles after this point. It is the best of the best. However, you know, there are some cool cars after this. But like, on a point of development, improvement, I love the McLaren P1. Anyway, if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically, because I have played this game before on previous platforms, if I go to the message center and go to my daily payouts, all of a sudden, I've got a lot of money for some reason. In fact, overnight, I'm seemingly earned another 200,000. Basically, in case you don't know what this is, when you've played Forza Horizon and you upload liveries and such, you basically get these messages of money every time someone downloads your livery, if you've shared it or whatever. And I shared some quite early on this game, so I may have, you know, treated a little bit of money there. But I'm going to claim my rewards. If I claim all of these, $4 million. Or credits, I guess. Wait, it just put me to level 29 and I've got 31 wheel spins. Now, hear me out. All right, so we've got a lot more money than I first thought. And I've got a lot more cars than I first thought. And some blue striped knee socks. Knee-high socks. Anyway, we have now got abundance of things that I can now have and no super wheel spins yet. I'm not good enough for those. Now, I was kind of debating whether I should play through the whole game or not, but I'm going to leave that down to you guys based on the likes and, of course, what you guys want to see from this. Do you want to see me play through the whole thing again? Because, quite honestly, I don't know. I'm feeling like I could do either right now. It all depends on the situation of the likes and the interest in the video. Jam in! No, I'm not keen. Go away. One slight complaint that I do have is there is a tremendous lack of vibrations in the controller under kind of the car losing control or at the limit. On Xbox, there's rumble all over the shop. It seems like rumble is kind of stuck on when you're braking, which it should be all the time normally, giving you feedback of the... I feel like they've done that on purpose, but it could just be a mistake and they could fix it. The whole point of this controller is to have the vibration dual sense. It's many senses. All right, you may remember this mission. If you don't, basically, we're going to go to Forest, and this man's going to have a problem, as you can see.
I know just the spot to expand the festival, but the bad thing...
Did I just spoil it? Doesn't matter, okay. It's pretty obvious. The man's going into a storm. What an idiot. Hey, man, did you not put this hood on properly? Why is it flipping in the wind? That's going to come off and hurt someone very badly. Hopefully not me. You know, thinking about it, this storm that's happening in the background, I don't know if I've ever seen weather and the lighting look like this beyond this mission, which is a little disappointing. Like, it looks awesome. This looks beautiful right now. And I wish we would get more of this just imperfect lighting. And there he goes. Do we actually get to see him crash and die? If I follow him... If I follow him exactly, or does he just disappear into the bushes or something? Man gonna crash on bird. Oh no, he's flowing off like breakneck speed and he's disappeared over the trees.
Safe touchdown.
Should I go and find him? I wonder if I can go and find him. Ah! Disgraceful. I can't believe it did that. This is actually a really cool feature of Forza Horizon 5 that I, again, slightly forgot about. Because the game really wants to push like an exploration feel, they actually give you these parts of the games where you're going around and discovering these certain elements. And I'm going to be honest, I like that as a concept. I think it's better than just race. It's just unfortunate that you don't get that many of them.
This has been here for thousands of years.
Oh, thousands of years. Oh. So we do need those to progress, so I'm actually gonna do those. That's the final one, I think, isn't it? Oh no, this is one of the side objectives. Basically, doing the side objectives is going to be good for making progress a little bit quicker, a little bit faster, a little bit more speedy, you know? It is seemingly showing me basically where all the objectives are.
Magnificent, no?
Am I taking a picture here? Oh, no, I think I need to go upstairs. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Wow, I'll take a picture. Okay, the lighting here is stunning. That's pretty beautiful there, mate. Give me the points and bugger off. Don't get me wrong, I do wish they had put a little bit more effort into the areas and actually had some genuinely useful... Like, putting a radio tower in a ruin? That's a little disrespectful to the location. I would say so. If I was the board of tourism, I would get that shit out of there. You know what Forza Horizon feels like? We come to these locations, we just take over completely. We say, no, 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 no. This is ours. And wait, they always have British accents. Oh my God. That we're colonized. I've figured it out. We're colonized. That's what Horizon's been about the whole time. I can't believe it. Okay, my guy said he knew where the plane was. I don't really... Is it over here, maybe? I don't really remember. It has a kind of GPS route. Maybe that would be it. Yeah, probably. Oh, there you go. Rami's plane. Apparently, it's a blade of grass. Oh, there's the plane. Wow.
There you are.
This truck is so cool, though.
Let's push onto the coast.
This truck is so cool.
But the ancient peoples of this region knew the value of the rain. Oh!
They fell. Get up! You're in a big truck. You should be fine.
I don't plan on being discovered here by the next archaeological expedition, do you, my friend?
No? This place is definitely nicer without us in it.
Let's get moving. Some of the roads might be...
Isn't that what I just said?
Looks like there's one way to the coast. To the heart of the
That's
storm.
literally what I said. Oh man, this is a yeah, this is a thing. This is a game.
Riders on the storm.
No, bro, don't say that.
Correct. I hope you like mud, my friend.
Couldn't like it more. Let's do this.
You got problems. Here's Tulum.
No thanks to the weather.
Tulum,
You're right.
very nice.
But these beaches look beautiful now.
Beaches? I don't see no beaches. The first time bro said something before we got to the location. I can't believe it. Right, anyway, there you go. There's Tulum. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's the tires? You're gonna have
I
flat
think
spots
this
on
will be
it.
the perfect spot.
I think you're right, my friend.
Perfect spot for what?
You made it!
Yes, I
Coming
did.
to Ramiro, no?
No, we could have just driven down the road. I don't know why this man took us. Oh, look at this. The Apex site is here. Very cool. I do kind of miss in the previous Horizon, you could upgrade the areas. That was nice in one or two of them maybe, but beyond that, it was pretty cool. I liked the idea of actually building up bases in a game. Non-racing stuff in racing games is cool. Like, it's refreshing, but I guess people just didn't really like it that much. So, we'll never see it again. Okay, so I think I've got some backstage passes, haven't I? So the backstage passes, in case you don't know, those are the special cars that within the festival playlist that now you can just get. Hang on, I've got to pick another.
That would be very helpful.
Okay, so you want another one? Oh my, please, let me do the thing!
Hey, Sonny Jim. That's it.
Oh, please. Yep, we'll unlock wilds because we'll just do all of them, right? We'll just do all of them. That's, yeah, fine. I very much need to buy the fast travel house. I don't have it yet. That's definitely something you should buy as well early on in the game because ultimately you're gonna be fast traveling a lot, and don't worry about how much money it costs. Even if you don't have other billboards, I promise you, every single time you play this game, you will earn 20 bajillion pounds. These accolades have been flying for, I don't know what I've been doing, but honestly, clearly just driving around and publishing liveries and so on. This is going to be an incredibly quick progression, my friend. I think I'm going to have all the tokens I need. Oh my god, there's been so many 700, 1,000, and 500... Like, what is... Oh, it's... Oh, liveries, likes. It's another reason that you should absolutely share those liveries. Even if they're just one single colors. Honestly, do it. Someone will download it, and you'll get some reward for doing so. Including quick progression through the game. Can we... There you go. Wait, you only just went up like a little bit? Hang on. What? I got like a million accolade points. Right, back in the festival playlist, we can now take our prize, claim our reward for all the incredible hard work that we've been doing. The one race that I've done thus far in the game. Oh, I thought it was there now. There you go.
You have arrived at your destination.
Thank you very much. So we have got, I think I've got one backstage pass. There's also the vote. I'm also curious, can you vote using both platforms. Does that count? Anyway, I think that's an obvious one. We'll go for that. Easy. Sorted it. Done. Who's not going to want that RS6? Now, oh, okay, we've got the mission R. I've got one backstage pass that I can use, so I can jump in and pick basically anything I like. Oh, the Envision is there. That's a very cool car. We got the STO. I think I got given one of those, didn't I? The Huracan STO. I don't really know what I'm going to buy. I think I'll buy the T50 with my backstage pass. Thank you very much. We've now got that. And what I decided as well is I think we should actually do all the wheel spins, because it's not something I normally do. I normally just collect them and collect them and collect them and never actually use them. So let's find out exactly what we're going to get with all these wheel spins. It's been a while. It's been a while, but I'm curious. Normally we would do a mixture of both normal wheel spins and the super wheel spin. The legendary sundress. I mean, it is pretty legendary. Who doesn't like a sundress? 30 grand. Not bad, not bad. BMW M3. I'll take it. We've got... Oh, come on, give me the M5. Oh, we got a jack. I set up. I saw one of those for sale recently, by the way. I was kind of actually considering. Should I have got it? The Isetter is cooler than the PP50. Ow, fight me. Fight me. You get in, like, the front of it. It's got, like, a bubble shape. It's fantastic. 35. Oh! These are apparently worth a hell of a lot of money for some reason in this game. So that's a pretty nice addition to the collection. We've got a Bronco. We got 35. I can't believe how much I leveled up. 175. Like it's nothing. Hey, Nissan GTR. Thank you very much for that one. We've got a Ferrari. Thank you. Thank you. This is it, my friends. We're down to the last wheel spin. We're down to the last wheel spin because I can't count. We got a Maverick. Whoa, very nice. So where's our money sit now? Let's have a look. We've got 4.4. Okay, actually, we got pretty much nothing from those wheel spins. That's pretty crazy. I want to try the car we just got. I can't remember the bloody name of it. The T50. I've driven it in crew. I haven't driven it in this game, actually. I don't think. It is pretty damn sick. We got high downforce or VMAX boost. Oh my god. Oh my god. She revs, she clicks on shift. That's really nice. So the fan at the back is literally just for downforce, which is pretty damn insane. There's been a couple of cars like that recently that there was one, I can't remember the bloody name. It's this little miniature thing, and the downforce is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. A 911 just walked past on Dunsfold. That's the Top Gear test track in case you don't know. Toggle the roof. I don't think that's what this is. No, you might need to change that text a little bit there, playground. I'm kind of curious if Forza simulates the downforce. Like, does it simulate the downforce being turned up as you drive this thing? Because that would be pretty damn cool to say the least. You can see how aerodynamic this thing is built to be just by looking at it. Look at those tiny little mirrors. Basically non-existent. It's kind of insane. This is such a sick car. Let's get it, my friends. Starting in a hypercar race very early on, level 31. That's another wheel spin under my belt. Thank you very much. Now, I definitely didn't even follow my own advice that I made. I made that video talking about things to do, basically, before buying the game and tips to know. I didn't upgrade my car, but it doesn't seem incredibly difficult. Maybe it's already pretty well upgraded. It's at 30. It's at 30. I haven't really figured out ever what my AI should be at in Forza. The unbeatable AI, I tend to just get annoyed at the one guy that goes flying out ahead. But for the most part, it's pretty good on any other difficulty. I'm the type of person that, quite honestly, like, I've got a friend that's like, play it on the hardest difficulty all the time. And then there's people that do that, and that's absolutely fine. But if I am not progressing, I do not give a damn about lowering the difficulty, because quite honestly, I know that I'm not good at stealth, for example. Yeah, driving, apparently. But that mechanic as such just doesn't interest me, and it creeps up in so many damn different games. But anyway, I like the idea of feeling frustration of losing as such, but I don't like to feel cheated, and I feel like that's the same thing for a lot of people. The cars, for example, that you go against in Forza on some of the harder difficulties, again, I haven't done it for a while, so I can't really say 100%, but from when I did do it, it just feels like the cars are driving faster than they should do. They feel like they're cheating. It's like when back in the day on racing games where there was rubber banding. It's a little, like, I like difficulty, but at the same time, I don't like to be stuck on just something for no reason. Just some mediocre level. I want to be stuck on a boss fight. A boss fight, if you can figure out the stages and you get it right and you improve every time, that makes so much sense. But yeah, when it comes to just like, here's a race that I just can't do because for some reason the AI on this race are all of a sudden more difficult than they were on the previous race, but the next race is easier again. That's a balance issue, and that's not on me. Therefore, I'm changing the difficulty down until I can win because I just can't be bothered to be stuck on it. Listen, I've played too many games to spend 20 years on one damn race, okay? That's what I'm telling you. I would give a damn about no race. It's not... a race, in the scheme of things, is not the point.
Hey, Sonny Jim.
Hello.
This is the Horizon Tour.
Good for you. I'm not going. I'm doing races to get my points.
I'm Anna.
Oh, bloody hell. I forgot about you. I highly recommend to everyone that this is the best thing you can do. The best.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Turn around when it's safe to do so. I think not, lady. I am just...
100 meters. You will arrive at your destination.
She understood the objective. Thank you very much. I hate to say it, but the BMW X5 in this is actually pretty rapid. The big un can be useful. I actually have one of these at one point, and it may have begun the downfall of absolute big uns for me. But anyway, besides the point, it's not put me against any other big uns whatsoever. So clearly, the soul is not of a big un. The soul is of a proper sized car that can actually see where they're going. Right, we're actually pushing through this pretty quickly. It seemed like the accolade points... Hit that wall, mate. Oh, no. It seems like the accolade points that I got basically from the wraps and stuff just didn't count at all towards anything. So maybe they don't give any accolade points to progress. That would... Well, no, it said it gave me some. Maybe they don't count until later. Maybe they don't count for the progression. Either way, I feel cheated. I feel disgusted. It's totally unfair. That Porsche looks awesome. I don't know why, but it does. I mean, the light bar. The light bars are cool. I know people hate on light bars because light bars are basically being put onto every single car. I don't know if I care. Light bars are actually really cool. So I want light bars on everything. I just do. Who doesn't like a light bar? I think you're lying to yourself if you say you don't like a light bar. I want light bars on old cars. I want light bars on new cars. I want light bars on every car, and we will feel like we're in the future for the first time ever, because I still don't feel like it. 1,000 more points. We're close. Welcome to Forza Transportation. Please hold on. This is how you progress. This is how you get around the map with no fast travel. This is the Forza Horizon. To be fair, people assume that this map was made like this, not for the sake of this, but for the sake of that game mode they did. Which I don't know if they... Would they really have done that? Was the mode that popular on Forza Horizon 4 to the point the whole map gets designed based on that mode? Probably not. That I have a hard time believing. But Forza Horizon, you always kind of just... Oh, nice. Oh my god, 300 more. Driving across... They want you to do that. And across the lane. Beautiful. We should now be on to the next stage of upgrading the festival. News Horizon Adventure chapter. Whoa. Yes, there you go. I think... Let's just do main set. Let's... Oh, Vocho, the Goliath. Right at the beginning of the game, ladies and gents, the Goliath. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we've unlocked the final race in the game, ladies and gents. The Goliath. The thing I've been noticing while driving this car, it's actually really cool. Oh, Ramiro, I was about to show them something.
The way you drive, you might see all of Mexico in one afternoon.
That would be pretty cool. Yeah, listen, you can hear the fan running. You hear that high pitched? Sounds like your Dyson.
Turn right. Turn around when it is...
I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. I like it. Alrighty. So I think that would be a good thing. If we do the Goliath right at the beginning, we should get loads of accolade points, but at the same rate, I will feel good in myself that the Dow Force isn't that good. Come on, lads. Need a bigger fan. I will feel that I have satisfied the need to test through this game again on PlayStation. So again, depending on your support, let me know if you want to see more. We'll see. Otherwise, we're going back to the weird games. The Goliath, the great event of Forza Horizon, in where I'm going to tell that woman to stop talking because we know what it is. And I'm going to do the introduction here. I'm going to tell you what this is all about. This, my friends, is the big event in the game. The biggest, usually, event in the game. And they basically take you around the whole map. Now, this event, I've actually done this one, I believe it was, at the most amount of laps possible. I usually do that on a new Forza Horizon game, but I'm not doing it again for this game. You can just know. But I will definitely be doing that for Forza Horizon 6 when that inevitably releases, my friends. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Excuse me. Was it like 50 laps? I think it's 50 laps. I think 50 laps is the maximum you can do on Forza. If not, then maybe I do need to do it again. But it was 50. I believe it was 50. It would be an incredibly frustrating race to do and not come first place. So I'm hoping that I'm going to do that. It definitely would have been smart in this case to actually upgrade the car. But no, once again, I am being cheap and not spending any of my money. Take the Lambo, take P3, take P3, take P3. And he's done it. Fantastic. 2 more P's to take out. Would that be PP? Potentially. Oh, 918. I do love a 918. Very, very cool. But let's be real. Listen. P1, easy win. Easy dub. Easy. Thank you very much. And you. No! He is rapid. Look at him move. He didn't have no damn fan or nothing. He's just pulling from me like a damn train. Yes! Yes. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. Come on. Thank you very much. So this is basically a full Tour de Horizon. This case is a Tour de Mexico. Tour de... what parts of Mexico this is. I remember based on the UK one, the UK one was a little funky because they basically had Edinburgh and some little villages in the south of England. So I'm imagining this is very much the same in Mexico in this game. And that's another curious point I have to ask people is when they think of Japan for a next Forza game, people are thinking city, right? But I feel like it's going to be mostly the Japanese countryside because Forza's never done like a proper just big city. They don't do that. And so I'm doubtful that they'll actually do that for this one, but they could prove me wrong. I would be pretty happy about that. I think a big city in Forza game though, I don't know if it 100% fits. That's definitely more of a other game situation, but I think I just hope at least the city is pretty much as big as the city in in Forza Horizon 3 with is it Byron Bay? I think that's what it was called. The Australia what? The Australian actual proper city. Like, I would have been frustrated if they put Oxford as the city in Forza Horizon 4 because Oxford says it's a city, but the population's like, what, 100k? It's not a city. It's not a city. A city needs to have, like, to me, it's not a city until it's got 1 million people. I'm sorry. Before that, it's a town. And there's no arguments. I'm not arguing with you. But fun fact, in the UK, city isn't defined by the population. That would be too sensible. City is defined by a royal. That's right. A royal just says, yep, that's a city, that's not. So, it feels like the rest of the world might be quite similar in their city versus not city situation. But if it was based on just physical location size or the amount of people in that area, I think it would be fine. The problem is some of our towns with like 100,000 people, yep, you know, same as, you know, Oxford the city. Some of our towns with 100, 200,000 people, I would consider them like smallish towns, which is kind of funny, I know. But hey, we've had longer to build up things. About 12 minutes in, we are arriving at the finish. Horizon Mexico once again has been decimated by the speedy black man. He's got it done. Yeah, you get the idea. I love this car. It's so sleek. It looks just like McLaren F1. No, it's obvious. Obviously. I did it. Told you, completed the game. The finish. He's done it. And I get a Dodge Charger. Whoa.
I'm starting to get the feeling that if I call you after every road race win, you will get tired of me very fast.
Yes. Anyway, there is our second look at Forza Horizon on the PlayStation. It's still very, very weird, but very, very welcome at the same time.